everybody that's listening out there. We're so glad that you're tuning in to learn more about the program we work for. It's called the TeacherReady program, and we're operating here out of the University of West Florida in the beautiful panhandle of Florida, almost close to Alabama. We are on the beautiful beaches, so you might want to come visit, but that's where our program staff is housed, other than the ones who work virtually. My name is Gayle Furlow. I've been with the program about 5 years. I've been in education, I hate to tell you, over 45 years. And as you can see, I'm still doing this. I'm working part-time in the area of field experiences, which we'll explain to you later. And my colleague would like to introduce herself and tell you what she does.
Hi everyone, I'm Laura Swann. I'm an instructor with the TeacherReady program, and I've been with the program since January. I just recently moved back to Pensacola. I've been in Virginia, and I am a career changer myself. So I was working in downtown Washington, D.C. on Capitol Hill, and decided I wanted to become a teacher. And I've been in the teaching industry for a little over 20 years.
So I have her beat by a few years here. I started out in Louisiana, and I was a teacher there and a school administrator there, and then migrated a couple of states over to beautiful sunny Florida. And online programs, by the way, are not new like you may think they are. Back in the day, we had professional correspondence courses, so you could take it quote unquote virtually, and I took some of those while I was over there at LSU. And we had correspondence courses. So, and well, I said that, but independent studies as well. So it's not really a new concept. Have you ever done anything like that, Laura?
I have. After working for various organizations for about 10 years, I really wanted to become a teacher. I wanted to change what I was doing, and I looked around to see what the options were. I really wish I'd had something like TeacherReady, because it's a fantastic program and it's all online. I went back and got my master's, which cost a lot more money, and I did not have everything that I needed to get effectively started in the classroom.
All of us that work with TeacherReady we have been teachers, we have been school administrators, we've been educators in many different fields. So when we work with you, we have firsthand experience. We take you from the beginning of the program when you first enroll with us all the way to the end of the program. So why don't we talk about what you have to do? What do you get when you successfully complete TeacherReady? Ms. Swann, what is that motivation, that little piece of paper that our students want?
You get a certification that allows you to go ahead and enter the classroom so that you are teacher ready. You are ready to have a classroom. And what is wonderful about this program is the curriculum is powerful. It has exactly what you need with all the different categories, and it gives you personal experience so that you have effective strategies so that when you walk into the classroom, you are ready to take on that classroom.
Because really, if you walked into a classroom thinking that you knew how to teach, it would be mind-blowing, because it takes a lot of strategies and tips and experience, and that's why we very carefully construe our curriculum for our students. Let's tell our people that are listening what 3 things they have to successfully complete going through the program.
Why don't you go ahead and do that, and then I will talk about the field experience. How's that?
Okay, well, we have first, and this is in no order of importance, that you have to have your online coursework. And every month there will be assignments and activities that you will enroll in, and you will pursue these activities on your own time. That means you'll continue with jobs if you're working and need to work to pay for this program. Then we have on-site field work, which there's several of us that work with you to find a nearby school for you to do your training in with a mentor teacher. And thirdly, again, in no particular order, are the 3 Florida tests that you have to take and pass regardless of where you're living. So Laura actually handles the grading of these online courses, and I'm sure she has some things she'd like to share with you about that.
what is also wonderful about this program is you have a mentor teacher who guides you through some field experiences. In particular, I grade the assignments that have to do with special needs students, with learning how to have effective strategies with English language learners, with literacy strategies from what you do with vocabulary and graphic organizers. And then we also have lessons on science strategies, technology and how you integrate it, engineering design, and then how to integrate the arts. And what I really enjoy about grading the different field work is that as a student, you get an opportunity to practice what you're learning about, and then you get to reflect on it. And as you're reflecting on it, what's really rewarding is seeing you as a student have those ahas, like this worked and this is why it worked, or oh, this did not work how I thought it would on paper, and you know what the next steps are that you need in order to improve your craftsmanship.
You might be wondering if you live in a different state and you go through this Florida-based program and you have to take these Florida tests, does that apply for other states? Yes. We enjoy full reciprocity with other states, all but 2 states, and those are Wisconsin and Kentucky, but everyone else accepts our professional certificate, which you will be rewarded. This is a 5-year professional teaching certificate, which is very different than a temporary certificate. There no longer in this day and age are teaching certificates given for life. This means that every 5 years you pursue professional development, which will probably be offered in your school districts locally or by your state, and you will be able to renew that 5-year certificate very easily. So what you get with TeacherReady is a professional certificate that will be accepted in all probability in your state. And if there's any question about that, when you go through the enrollment process with us, we give you all of that information. We don't want you to have any surprises at the end of the day.
And with the program, you do have, everything is online. So it doesn't matter what state you're in or what country you're in where you're doing the program. Everything is online. You submit all of your coursework through the internet, and it gets graded within 48 hours. And then what's nice is you get feedback so that you know where you are, and it gives you a nice, particularly when you haven't been a teacher and you haven't been in a classroom, to be able to know that, hey, I'm doing this and this is really working, and I'm getting some positive feedback, and also suggestions on what other resources you might want to use or what other strategies you might want to incorporate as you're moving forward.
And you're probably wondering about how much does all this cost. The bottom line is that the program will take you about 9 months. It can be done in a little shorter period of time or longer if you need an extension. It's a $5,000 charge. Essentially, that's $600 a month for 8 monthly lessons, giving you the $4,800 plus a $200 administrative fee. So it's a $5,000 price tag. Now, if one were to compare this to a traditional going back to a college classroom situation, I think that you would see this is cheaper and shorter.
It's a lot cheaper.
A lot cheaper.
And it gives you exactly what you need.
So I'm all for it, and I would certainly pursue something like this if I were working in a field in my 20s or 30s or 40s, even 50s, and was tired of what I was doing, and I thought, I'm going to try teaching. This would be the type of program that would satisfy my needs, and I would be able to afford it. And we let our students. I'm sorry, we're having a little technological glitch. Yes, just a small glitch. Our admissions process is very easy. You want to perhaps describe that?
Well, I was gonna go back to your point about the program and looking at different options that are available. This was, I wish we'd had this program 20 years ago when I was pursuing this, because it gives you the coursework that you need. And when you are changing from the career that you're in and going into a classroom, it gives you that support that you need in order to make that transition. And I don't know about you, but like when I taught fifth grade for 9 years, and it was the most rewarding thing that I've ever done in my whole entire life. And I just believe that being a teacher and being on the front lines with kids and being able to help them build up their confidence so that they take risks and so that they can go deeper with their understanding of content. There isn't anything better that you can do.
It's all about the kids. I played principal at schools. I played assistant principals at schools. I did all those kinds of things, but nothing was as rewarding and as much fun as being a classroom teacher. And I guarantee you they keep you young. We have to keep up with the changes in order to teach them. You know that technology is going to explode again, and we have to be just ahead of the curve so that we can impart that information to our students.
We have a question from Ali Amira, and she says, do you receive some sort of feedback on my assignments? And she has two questions. That was the first one, and then is TeacherReady considered undergraduate or graduate level?
Okay, all right. Well, you do receive feedback on each of the lessons that you turn in. And within 48 hours, you will get feedback from an instructor, whether it's during your coursework or whether it's during your field experience work. And yes, we get that question a lot. Is this an undergraduate or a graduate, considered graduate school classes and coursework? It is graduate school coursework.
You have to have an undergraduate degree. It can be in any field, probably not in education, though it can be. And you need a GPA of 2.5, and if you're close, we'll work with you on that. At the end of this program, you receive your teacher certification in the subject area that you choose. And incidentally, the mentor that you're working with must be certified in the same field. So if you're pursuing middle school math, you're going to be in a middle school math teacher's class. But it's the field experience is an extremely important part of the program because that's where you get to interact with the students and you get to see all of the teachers' teaching techniques. But you will not get a degree from the program. You will get your certificate. There is, however, college credit available upon the completion of TeacherReady in partnerships with a few universities across the U.S., and we can furnish that information if you call us. Anything else, Laura? Admissions is easy.
Okay.
Admissions is a 24-hour turnaround. There's an application online, of course. You'll do a quick background check. You'll send in simply a copy of your transcript to us, so we make it easy for you, and you'll be assigned an advisor, your go-to person from the very beginning, first day that you enroll until the day you finish. And then we are working on some materials to give our graduates when they enter that classroom to help them get started. So we don't want the mentoring to end just because you've completed the program. So TeacherReady, remember it, do your homework, go to our website. It's a fabulous website. We're always redoing it, state of the art. Anything and everything that you need is right there. But call us if you prefer to get your information that way.
So Gayle, would you do this program? Why would you do this program if it was available to you?
Well, I would first hope that I knew somebody that had gone through this program, because word of mouth is very important to me. And we're actually able to let you know some people that you might contact, and we have testimonials all over the website. But I'd like to know exactly what I'm getting into. I want to get my $5,000 worth. I don't want to walk into a classroom scared to death like I remember I was years ago now. So, and I want to be guided by people that care about me. And having worked here, I know that we offer all of those things in one great, big, wonderful bundle for you. You?
Well, for me, I would do this program in a heartbeat because I've seen the resources that are available, and it is very well laid out, very well thought out, and it's very affordable. It's much more affordable than getting your master's. And I love that you're able to have strategies that I could use immediately.
So please call us. We're available all of the time. We have a 24-hour turnaround and emails and phone calls. We do it all odd times in the mornings, and we pride ourselves in customer service, and we hope to hear from you. So thank you for tuning in today.
Thank you.